Yo, what is up, everybody? Rex Enchilada here, and today I have a showdown battle. This one is a UU battle with this fun team I made. It focuses on volt turning and then setting up with Scrafty and just sweeping stuff after the team has been worn down. And it also has a Darmanitan, which I just use to just get off a Flare Blitz on one thing and then just die promptly. It's like a lead. It's like a suicide lead, except not in the usual suicide lead standard. It's like banded with Flare Blitz. It just hits something with Flare Blitz, whether it resists or not, and then it just dies. But whatever it hit has a heavy dent in it. And then couple that with the volt turning from the rest of the team, then Scrafty can just come in, set up, and just sweep. And that's how I play this team. But yeah, I haven't actually used this team in a while. This battle's like a few weeks old or something like that. But yeah, it's a fun team. I mean, I may start using it. I may go back to using it. But yeah. I also just realized like yesterday that I uploaded I think every day last week, so that's cool. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for that. But yeah, let's just get straight into this battle with no more shenanigans because I've already rambled about nothing for a long time now. Alright, so I lead off with my Darmanitan, and this is actually my Darmanitan. And expecting, I don't know what he was expecting, but he just switched out to Coffee Grigas. But I'm just going to U-turn out, and I'm just going to go out to my Scrafty. And here I'm just going to try to set up early, because I didn't know whether he'd want to stay in, whether he'd had Haze, whether he'd Willow. I have Shed Skin, so I don't really mind a Willow. But he brings in his Victini, and expecting like a physical move of some sort, I'm going to go out to my Slowbro, and this man tricks me a Choice Spec. So now I'm a defensively Choice Spec Slowbro. Some stuff is going to get stalled out and die eventually because this is very powerful. Like, look at that Psychic. That does 20%. That's a resisted hit. This is no special attack investment. And that does 20%. Good loady woady. Big shine in this bitch. But anyway, he's just going to go out to this Polion to take the Psychic and then just set up Stealth Rocks. And I'm just going to Dragon Dance. And he's just going to roar me out. So, yeah, I wasn't expecting that. But he's going to roar me out to my Electrode. And this is a Specs Electrode, and I'm just going to Volt Switch out. I get a crit, but I don't care, because I'm a real thug. And I'm just playing. Did the crit matter? I don't know. I hope it did, just so it can be that much more sad for him. Because I get hacks a lot, so I like to watch my opponents get hacks. But I'm going to go into my Zoroark, and if you cannot tell by the rocks damage, this is in fact Zoroark. And I'm just going to fire off a Dark Pulse because he thinks it's Mienshao, and so he just stays in. And then he tricks me a Lagging Tail, and I'm just going to U-turn out, half expecting him to switch, half thinking that it would kill. Neither of those two things happen. I'm just going to go out to my Scrafty. I'm going to take rocks like a boss and be back up at full with leftovers. And then again, I'm just going to come in and just Dragon Dance, because after I get up like after I outspeed like his Shaman, really nothing wants to take anything from me at +2 attack, +2 speed. So he does bring in a Shaman. I'm just going to go for a Crunch. He goes for a Seed Flare. He hits the Seed Flare. He does not get any drops. But I do not want to stay in, risking him missing. And plus Lead Seed is adding up. And it's just all bad. So I'm going to go out to my Darmanitan to take the Seed Flare because, you know, I do resist. But no, this man decides that he wants to crit me. And that just does too much. But as I said, this Darmanitan is just here to just kill stuff. So I'm just going to click Flare Blitz. I don't even care what he decides to bring in. I don't care if he decides to bring in Victini. I'm just hitting Flare Blitz because it's a powerful move coming off Sheer Force Darmanitan. And again, I'm just going to stay in and just hit Flare Blitz, but his Azelf outspeed and take me out with a T-Bolt. So that's kind of saddening, except not really, because now I can bring in my Electrode. And I guess he's expecting like a T-Bolt. He's going to go out to Shaman, but no, I carry Signal Beam. I'm just going to go for it just because it was a Psychic type. So, I mean, Bug is super effective. And now he's going to bring in Victini. I'm just going to switch out to my Mienshao, except this isn't my Mienshao, this is my Zoroark, expecting like a Psychic or something. But he just goes straight for a Blue Flare. I don't know why, but I mean, it is a powerful move, but I do have Slowbro just chilling. And he is just going to U-turn out. It does a decent amount of damage, but I'm a Slowbro, so I can just get all that back. I'm just going to go for Surf, because I'm not going to play risky. I mean, I'm kind of in a favorable position in this match. I'm not going to try to play risky, try to predict. I'm just going to play it safe. And now I'm just going to go back into my Scrafty and take the Toxic because I have Shed Skin, so I don't care about being Toxic. And now expecting him to just roar me out because I do know Blastoise carry Roar, I'm just going to go for a Drain Punch. And he turns out to not have Roar, and he turns out to not have Dragon Tail either. But my Shed Skin activates, and here I don't know what, like if he's trying to play mind games, so I'm not going to set up. because I could just set up a bulk up here and then just be doing massive amounts with these drain punches, or I could set up a dragon dance and do massive amounts with these drain punches, but I don't know if he has were or not. But we're just gonna play this out, and he's just gonna eventually take me out with the Scald, which I do not have a problem with because I can just bring in my Specs Electrode and just hit something with a Thunder, or not a Thunder, a Thunderbolt. And smart play here would have been to Volt Switch because he's obviously gonna go out to his he's obviously not going to stay in, so I should have Volt Switched, and then even if he did stay in, it would have killed regardless. But he's going to stay in. His Victini is going to take 2 T-Bolts after lefties, so I mean he's using my lefties against me, which is not favorable. But I am just going to go out to my Mienshao, and I'm just going to U-turn out just in case he wanted to bring in Blastoise. That would get hit, and then I can give some momentum if he wanted to bring in Azelf. Same situation. And now I'm just going to go out to my Slowbro. He's going to go out to his Blastoise. And pretty much, this is just the end just because he tricked me those specs earlier. So I'm just going to keep surfing because his Azelf does not want to take a spec surf, even from a defensive Slowbro. Slowbro has natural good special attack. This is a surf, not a Scald or not a Splash, even though that's not a water type move, but still. So just gonna keep firing off surfs. He's gonna bring in his Azelf, and that's going to go for the Psychic. I guess he's either Specs or he was predicting me to switch out to Mienshao. Either way, I'm gonna take the Psychic and finish that off with a Specs Surf. So yes, defensive Specs Slowbro doing work because Victini decided to trick and I just brought it in. But yeah, that was just a quick UU battle to show that I'm still alive because I felt like it's been a long time since I hadn't had last uploaded. But yeah, thanks for watching, and remember that you are a rose in a field of daisies. Deuces.